hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a stepdame o'er-dowager, long withering out the young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly sleep themselves at night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I woo thee with my sword, and one thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy meeting, dear, sorry now to do.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child, and with cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. My noble lord, be it so she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? The advice fair made to you, your father should be of a god, one that compose your beauties, yea, and one to whom your bud is a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what powers I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to leave my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, and I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Twice blessed day that masters sow their blood under such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the rose distilled than that which withering on the virgin thorn grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin candidate unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. By the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius as you will, or on Diana's altar to protest for I austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. Lysander, yield thy praise title to my certain right.
Have a father's love, Demetrius, let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked. I am beloved, a beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, out about to his head, made love to Gadol's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spot, an inconstant mind.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius also spoke thereof, of being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius and Aegeus, come, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something nearly that concerns yourselves.
Duty and desire we follow.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misrapid in respect
Oh,
of years,
spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the calling night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And ere a man had the power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness to devour it. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Therefore let us teach our trial patience, for it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancies followers.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have an aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night. And in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which knitted souls and prospers loves, and by that fire that burned the Carthage queen when the false Trojan under sail was seen, and by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow, truly, will I meet thee.
Promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, what favour so? Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being fated, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Before I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh then, what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned to heaven and to a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, Phoebe doth behold her silver visage on watering glass, decked with liquid pearl and bladed brass, a time that lovers' flight still doth conceal. Through Athens gates have we devised to steal.
And in that wood where often you and I, upon pink primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes, to seek new friends, stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee by Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow, midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh, happy some or other Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But that Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eye, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity love transposed to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings, and no eyes figure, unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves forswear, so the boy, love, is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine, and when this hail, some heat from Hermia felt, so heat his soul, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense, but herein me nigh to enrich my pain, to have his sake thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
Your best according generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Petroquince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Petroquince, call forth your actors according to the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself. Oh, most gallant for love.
This will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest.
Francis.
Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely, or Pop to tear a cat in. Meow! To make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar their foolish fights. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis.
This is Hercules' vein, or tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Petroquince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask. And you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Disney, I, Pyramus dear, thy lover dear, and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor. Here, Petroquince. Robin Starveling darling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Kate Snout, the tinker.
You bet your queens.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but boring.
Let me play the lion too. I will